Welcome to CTV Sports and the 9th game of the World Polo League 2024 Palm Beach Open, where we have Audi going up against Senvest.
And coming today from that beautiful field number 3, just behind the big field number 2, of course, where all the finals take place. A nice 79 degrees Fahrenheit, little cloudy sky, perfect conditions for this 9th game.
In the end, we have some amazing players ready to take the field. Let's take a look. All right, welcome back, and here we go. Yeah, 9th game, 2024 World Polo League Palm Beach Open.
Dale, you've just said it. 2 10-goalers in one side, or in one team Audi, with Hector Castagnola, Pablo McDonough, against 2 7-goalers, Facundo Losa and Pedro Falabella. Not, of course, to forget Magula Prida, the 8-goaler, right in between those two. And then Tommy Collingwood making his first appearance here today for Team Audi. Now, remember, Audi already with a very convincing win under their belt when they took on Aspen Valley, beat them 15 goals to 10. Senvest, very narrowly losing or not making it to their first win when they took on Travieso. They were down by 9 goals to 10 at the very end. So Audi with 1-0, Senvest with 0-1. So I'm guessing, Dale, that we're going to see Senvest coming out in more of an offensive mode. On Audi, similar, but also making sure that that back door is firmly shut, because they want to come home with a clean slate and make it 2-0.
You got it. They want to come out, Senvest. They capitalize on the 4 goals. Rob playing today. Michelle for Richard. The brothers have been switching off and playing great polo, both of them. And this is the time. This is when everybody's peaking right now. Horses are tuned up, ready to go, right in the middle of the season, and bringing in some new ones, having to, mixing them up, trying to see what where they could build the strings at a higher level. And this is going to be a huge game here, as Audi scoring 15 goals. And, Aspen Valley's actually scoring 10 and losing. A very strong game by Aspen Valley that day. But, the Audi team just was on fire with 15 goals being scored. So the first couple Chukkers here are going to be interesting to watch. Remember, we do have the replay system in place. All teams will receive 1 challenge per half. Use it or lose it. All triggers are in place. And we'll break those triggers and the challenges down as the game goes on for you. 3-man team working, 2 mounted official international umpires working together here with our 3rd man / IRO instant replay official. First ball in play, picked up now by Heta.
Castagnola on the halfway line, and it's always a pleasure to watch him play, but how often do you get to see 2 10-goalers in one team? So we've got Hector Castagnola with number 3, and of course there you saw him with the number 4, Pablo McDonough, also with a 10-goal handicap. And our first little bump. But umpires want to obviously encourage play to continue. And McDonough will get his first shot on goal. Watch that ball just sneaking on the inside of that near post for Audi. So just biding his time. Castagnola here, you can see it again, just leaving it behind for McDonough. Finds a little open gap under the neck. Bang, first goal.
Yeah, and then also welcome Tommy Collingwood playing for Audi today, doing his job. Right, you'll see a lot of work he'll be doing at the number 2 position, being that Heta and Pablo They'll work the energy from the back and then keep an eye on Mark Gansey, of course, pulling the team well this year, hitting the short penalties. This Audi team has been on fire, so Senvest needs to come out strong and play these first two chukkers at a very high level. Back to the inside, and it's going to be Loza.
Loza looking for Falabella, and Falabella might just leave Marshall the right of way. He does exactly that, but good support here from Falabella just in case. And there is the quick answer. Nicely done.
And well done, Rob. In a good spot. That's what they'll do. Rob and Richard, they both play in the front of the game. Keep an eye on them. It's going to be Facu. Look at, he goes right for Rob on the Great Pony. Rob gets there, and little skip, and Rob stays right in there. Falabella falls into the rumble seat and gets the first goal for Senvest early. We will switch directions for any of you new viewers. That's a procedure used in the game of polo after every goal scored.
And that was a good answer here, and well done, Rob Marshall. And again, good support there from Pedro Falabella, backing up his man like you're supposed to. So, everything back to square one. Those 4 goals back in situ, and now the Cobra. Mark Gansey takes someone out to the boards. Ball comes off the boards. Facundo will push Mark out of the way, all within the realms of legality, of course. Now Mark must allow him to make a play. And Loza working it. Could do with a little bit of support. He now gets that in the form of, there he is with the number 4. But cheeky little play there, just a wild goose chase. And look at this, on target, or will it just sneak in on the inside? Again, cracking play here, the whole setup. Pedro Falabella picking up his second.
Yeah, and this is what we want to see. Pedro, he's been playing a lot of the number 4 position as a true number 4. But I like when he goes forward, and as you say, Jan, this is a perfect play. He actually goes around the whole group to create space for himself. Lovely pass by Loza, and another stellar finish there by Pedro Falabella.
So, 4 goals in the lead, now by 5 goals in the lead. And that is exactly the kind of start, Dale, I think that you were referring to. Senvest coming out, but I've also anticipated that they would come out very offensively minded to, put a little bit of a shock into the Audi system here. The man who's on the ball as we speak, Pablo McDonough, he already has picked up his first goal of this very important game. In comes Castagnola, but round the outside he goes. Now he is also within shooting range. Nice little chip shot up to Castagnola, beaten to it there by Loza. Loza now finds Tommy Collingwood coming in for a challenge. Collingwood on the ball. Still has possession. The 5-goaler needing and wanting a little gap there. We'll leave that for McDonough. McDonough, and he is a fox, as we know. Wait for the under the neck. Here it comes. This time a slight deflection. He was very well blocked there by Pedro Falabella, because that looked like a bit of a Groundhog Day moment there. Nearly the same goal, a little bit closer from Pablo McDonough.
You got to get down in front there. Now is actually a great play by both teams. Great series of plays, as it started with Tommy, and it looked like an easy goal for Pablo. But again, strong defense by the Senvest team.
Yeah, and looks like Rob might have just been caught offside there. Let's have another look at this. Leaves it behind, picked up by the number 3, Laprida. And watch the top of your screen, just there.
Yeah, remember, player following the ball. Going to have the right of way over. A player waiting for the ball, moving towards the ball. It's all about the player following the ball. On a number of plays, as we were talking about today, Jan, about the play happened earlier today. We were talking with our one of our polo managers, third man / IRO, Steve Lane. We're talking about the meet on the near side.
Yeah.
We had a play where the player following the ball has the right of way. It was actually in our 6th goal we had this morning.
Yep.
So we had some 6th goal polo this morning. Everybody changing here on the courtesy change once every chukker, somewhere in the middle. You give them the opportunities. And as we said, remember, we do have the challenge system and the triggers in place. And the triggers check and see if a goal scored. Anytime the ball goes out of bounds, end line or sideline, they'll be able to look at that. Sometimes it will be a safety, so you need to sometimes check those out. And we've been using, most of the trigger we use most of the time is the check to see if a goal scored. Also, any kind of ride-off with the players or the horses, any contact has the ability to be checked. Unsportsmanlike conduct, and, of course, umpire trigger. If the umpires do disagree on a play, then they have the ability to connect and converse with the IRO, his replay official. Well, they'll talk it out, figure out which play should stand. And been very successful. Some games are used, some games are not. We've been going through that. We actually have stats for you that we'll give up at towards the end of each tournament. Remember, everything that is scored from behind the line, the center line, is worth 2 points, and the buzzer beater is in place. Hetta Casanola from about 120.
Lays that one up nicely, but nobody in that danger zone. The two number 4s battle it out. Falabella just getting there before McDonough did. Out to the boards, looking for Laprida. And this is what we noticed last time, remember, Dale. You know, once Audi have the ball, they very quickly control the game. But
yeah, good point, yeah, and that's a big part of this team. I was looking at the last game they played. This ball gets back across the center here, and I want to kind of hit on what Jan was talking about. Oh, I see there. Third comes across, tries to take it out of the air. Looked like Pablo's head, and then kind of came across. So they're going to call the 5A, just kind of shady. He had to stay near side when he came across. But, dude, when they do get the ball, they're very strong as a team passing. And it's kind of like a team in football when they have the offense and they keep the defense on the field for a long time. And so they can be forced to be reckoned with. So you need to keep the ball. And this is what Senvest is doing pretty well here in the first Chukker.
Yeah, no, they are. They're doing a very good job disrupting the flow of Audi wherever they can. On the move again, getting it into Audi territory here. Losa. Now then, going up with him, Laprida. Losa will get another piece and maybe even a third as that ball bounces right back to the number 2. Yeah, avoiding the hook there from Castagnola and from Ganzi. Well done indeed, yeah, but then McDonough was just one too many. But now, did McDonough come across? Obviously not. They're playing on. Again, this is the World Polo League. Slightly different leniency levels here from the umpires as you would have in a 6 or a 8 or a 12 goal. And Audi eventually, after many, many touches of Senvest, able to regain position. Now, this is the bit that's so interesting, because this man with the number 3 on his shirt, you know that he's a lethal threat from anywhere on the field. And this is how Audi do what they do so well. One touch, the pass goes across the field, and look at that, look who's waiting there, McDonough. Yeah, very well done, and this is where they are just unstoppable.
Yeah, and I love that Audi is getting Tommy involved early. When you have a new player on the team, we saw that with Facundo Piedes, with Pilot, when they had a male player hurt. And you remember Hagee came in the game. Get him involved early, and this is exactly what Mark and Hetta and Pablo are doing. And well done. What a pass, what a finish. All right, we'll send them off. We'll be back for our second Chukker. Okay, welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz.
I'm Jan-Erik Franco. Very good afternoon to you.
And we are live from the Grand Champions Polo Club Field number 3, 9th game of the 2024 World Polo League Palm Beach Open, Audi, Senvest. Jan, you want to go through them one more time just for some of maybe our late viewers are coming in after the first Chukker? We're in our second Chukker play.
I'd be delighted to. Audi today in the white shirts, led by the Cobra, a.k.a. Mr. Mark Ganzi, playing off 1 goals. At number 2, a welcome change here to Audi. Tommy Collingwood, the 5-goaler, who was instrumental in picking up that second goal for, well, no, not him, but the team for Audi. And then Hector Castagnolo, the first of our 2 10-goalers at number 3, and Pablo McDonough at number 4. He, the man who picked up those 2 first goals for Audi. For Senvest, in the dark blue shirts, we have Rob Marshall at number 1, playing off 0 goals. Then Facundo Losa at number 2, the 7-goaler. Christian, or known as Magula Prida, at number 3, the 8-goaler. And Pedro Falabella at number 4, also 7 goals. Remember, Senvest coming in off 22 goals as team handicap. Audi 26, so 4 goals given on handicap to the blue team. You join us now, top of Chukker at number 2, as Dale was saying, with the scoreline being 6 goals to 2 in favor of Senvest.
Shot on goal here by Audi to start off the second Chukker. And just off to the side, both teams very successful in the first Chukker on their shots. Not a lot of knock-ins, but it's going to be Falabella now looking for Magoo. Backed up cleanly and held, controlled. Give and go. Heta. Stolen away by Loza.
Yeah, that was a very nice play, had it worked. Heta there just trying to feed the ball to McDonough, who was facing towards the goal. Heta was facing towards the north end. Remember, this field running from north to south. So, and this is again where Audi are just so incredibly strong. Their speed, their agility, they're able to switch around, anticipate, read the play. That ball will go out of bounds, and we will have our first change of possession.
Good communication there by the Audi team, Mark Ganzi and Tommy. You can see how they're switching up there on who stays with the ball, who takes the next man. They press them, get the ball out of bounds, change of possession, cop on the pitch, picked up here Heta.
Now, Heta is in one of those positions there, Dale, where you know as well as I do, if he wants to, yeah, and he's now within the 60-yard line mark. Leaves it for McDonough. And it's always good to know and very comforting if you've got 1 10-goaler. Oh, our first Remington of the game.
Yeah, and remember, coming off the 2023 Argentine Open win, La Natividad, so they have a good gel. We saw that in their first game. We wondered how long it was going to take when they just came out bang. And so they'll create a lot of space, Mark and Tommy, to try to get Heta and Pablo some clean shots, and they're getting clean shots. Held up, controlled by Pablo.
He, as we know, is another big hitter. This one not going quite where he wanted, so broken play, and this could be a nice opportunity here for Facundo Losa and Senvest, but yeah, you still have to remember that he is 10 goals, and he will be his own biggest critic. And again, a steal here. Falabella beating... well, at least for the moment, at least, Castagnola. Little under the next shot. Here it comes. Great blocking again in defense. And that ball still in play over in the corner. And he's done very well. They both think they should get a piece of it. So let's see what the umpires make of that little clash between Facundo Losa and Pablo McDonough.
Contact as they spin that one from the boards into the center. And we'll check this out. Rolling towards across the field. Facundo gets to the inside before they get there, so that's clean. Now he changes the right away. Pablo's going to hunt him right here. Goes for the ride off Pablo. Kind of both spin around at the same time, and then they come together. So they'll go and look at the contact there, decide which team. We're going to go to. They're going to use a courtesy change too, with 4:06 on the clock, and the Senvest pit crew down there, all the trainers and grooms. Facundo Loza, 7 goals. We're talking about all the 10 goalers and 9, but like I said, we have a incredible amount of amazing 5, 6, 7 goal players, and especially the 7-goal rating. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we've been touching on that. And remember that's such a huge rating, because at that 7 goals, you get players that can play. And then also we have some 10-goalers that were former 10-goal players that are actually at the 7 and 8.
Yeah.
So you get like Mariano,
For example,
just for example. And these guys, they turn it back on. So it really makes the league just so much fun to watch and interesting when you have those variables in place where players can play. You can turn a 26-goal team into a 27, 28, 29-goal team, 30-goal team, and vice versa. You can turn a 22 or 24-goal team based on, not just the player and their handicap, but the amazing 4-legged athletes, the horses that are playing here in the World Polo League. And you will definitely notice those differences. So it's been just an amazing season here for us. Second courtesy change, and I will take a little bit longer on this one just because we have Audi down at one end, remember? And you had the Senvest team right down there where the ball was. We're going to have an uneven ride-off. Ball is going across the field. So uneven on the ride-off. Got to be 45 degrees or less. Same relative speed. Looks like it's going to be Facundo Loza, number 2, 30-yard, penalty 2. And Facundo's another sharpshooter from no problem.
Absolutely. So, first goal scored here in Chukker number 2. Senvest holding on to their strategy, and they are doing a very good job. Well, Daniel,
you got to keep it up, though.
Yeah.
This is where Audi, they'll wear you down. But I do like this because the one drop that Aspen had was their first 2 chuggers, actually. Yeah, and then they started turning it on. Aspen Valley with Teo Calle, Paul Pancho Benzo, Ganglita Piaz, and Juan Martinez Zubia. They were strong. They just had that one chukker. And it was the first chukker, and then they came on and played pretty well. Backed up here and controlled by Audi. Open back shot, controlled now by Senvest. It's going to be Pedro.
And he will hammer that one. Look at that, up to the front door. Mashal is up there, but so is the number 3, Magu Laprida. But Castagnola, sometimes when he gets on the ball there, because you just never know what he's going to do. Yeah, look at how he untangles himself there. Everybody following the 10-goaler now, and still he makes it look so easy, and he does it with such calmness and composure.
He's above his years.
Yeah.
On the polo field.
21 years.
21-year-old. Yeah, he enjoys being out there. Father, of course, Lolo, the coach, and Argentine Open winner, U.S. Open winner, Hall of Fame winner. He's been in everything. Well, come together here, and then like 2 players came together. Heto's coming in the middle. I think you're going to get a Castarola sandwich there. So they'll go ahead and drop that ball from the spot. Penalty 5A in favor of Audi. Pablo looking for Heta, a little short, gets caught up in the middle there, and I think Pablo's going to get out in front here, and this is a great non-call because that is a keen speed play by number 4 as he jumps out before everybody gets around. Nice play by Heta to keep Loza away, and look at this. Pablo will pick up his hat trick and 2 chuggers.
Absolutely. So, as you said, just never underestimate what Audi can do at any given moment. And here's another one of those examples. So back to that 4-goal advantage, and just under 2 minutes remaining in the second chukker.
Yeah, everybody working for everybody. Very unselfish polo team, as most of the teams, all the teams actually, here in the World Polo League. But good plays there by Pablo. Just an amazing read to be able to steal that ball so quick. On the Bolins, and Audi doing very well at the moment, picking up Bolin. They're going to find Tommy. Callaway gets it down past 80. Heta stays nice and straight there on the little gray. Does not cross the line, and he gets inside of 30, and good D.
Great save.
By Magu Laprida.
Absolutely top draw save. I mean, it will result in a corner kick. or a safety 60 or a penalty 6, but I saw that going in, and you got to give it up to him. I mean, rather concede a penalty 6 than a definite goal, because that penalty 6 still needs to be scored.
Yeah, no, I mean, you'll take it all day long, anytime, and we see a lot of safeties because of the defense is so strong on all these teams inside the 60. We talked to Lionita that one day.
Yes,
they let Senvest get, Senvest made all these great plays all the way down inside the 60s, and then Lionita just clamped on them. Camacho, Gonzalito, Pablo, and Sal. Gilberto doing a great job also, when he gets in that defensive side of the coin. Just another safety.
Yep.
He'll reload. Have to looking for a nice spotter. Remember the safety, no further than 40 from the center, so you can get a little bit of an angle, but not much. That really, I don't think, unless you have a day where you have a lot of wind, and then it might come into play. But otherwise, most of the time now when the safeties are hit, all the players are pretty comfortable with. Castagnolo, one more time, penalty 6, 60-yard shot, all player 30 yards in front. Well hit.
Yeah.
Just cutting it in there. Yep.
Well done.
Don't give him 2 times.
So Etta getting on the score sheet then, eventually, with this penalty 6. And that will, of course...
They're chipping away at you.
Yeah, I was going to say, that was going to be...
This is where Senvest needs to pop it again,
Yeah.
The bowling right here, Audi doing a fantastic job early in. Yeah, that was cool. At the cool little pony.
So away we go then. 3 goals in it. Senvest, no signs of letting go here. They're going to keep this pace and this tempo up for as long as they possibly can, and hats off to them. Once again on the move, Falabella takes it into the corner, gets a bump. Yeah, he had Laprida just behind him, and once again Audi very quickly, and look how they dismantle your defense. But I believe, Dale.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Mark Gazalti. He was on the rotation, but you're going to run out of time.
We're going to run out
That's
of time.
why Hetta was going for the bomb. We might have saw our first 2 from the field, from actual play. So everybody will get on some fresh horses, and we'll be right back with the 2024 World Polo League Palm Beach Open.
Welcome back and a very good afternoon to you to what has been a very exciting game thus far. Two Chukkers played. Audi up against Senvest. And Audi, who came into this game with a 4-goal handicap against them. Senvest 22 goals, Audi 26 goals. End of the first Chukker, 2 goals apiece. No change there. And in Chukker number 2 at the moment, as I say, it is also, well, it was 2 goals to 1 in favour of Audi, so making headway. But Dale, you were talking earlier on about the number of 7 goals. I just ran it into the computer, and
okay.
I've got a bit of an update for you. Well, just to be on point, we've got a total of 7 10-goalers, Dale.
Mm-hmm.
We have a total of 3 9-goalers, also 3 8-goalers. Now, I'm going to skip the 7-goalers because we've got 4 6-goalers. I'm going to just put it to you. How many 7-goalers do you think we have?
7.
Try again.
8.
Try one more time.
6. 5. 10.
10.
10, yeah.
10 7-goalers.
Wow.
You know,
Isn't that great?
That is amazing.
Yeah, and I love that rating. It's that pivotal rating. And we have all different, like I said, you have, if you look at it, you have some that were former 10s
well, exactly.
are down, and then you have the new ones coming in, and, you know, it's just fascinating how that could change the game. And and also congratulations to just all of the ratings, of course. And also, coach, our A-rated and our 1s and 2s also.
Oh.
Sponsors are playing at this level. They love the style, the speed, the open pace, and also, you know, I mean, it's a game that is just beyond 26 goals, highest rated polo in the U.S. and of course outside of Argentina, and we're having a lot of fun. So if you're interested in playing the game, get in touch with our general managers, Neil Newman, of course, Chukker operator Juan Bellini, and they'll get you all set up, learn more about the World Polo League. Here we go. Third Chukker. Keeping it within that 1 goal, that handicap, right around the handicap, yeah, but this is it's going to be an interesting third Chukker. Let's see if Senvest can keep them rhythm going, or if Audi's going to get back in that goal-scoring power like they are. Big ball by Heta, picked up by Magoo.
Yeah, and he's going to have to clear it because, as always, he's got 10-goaler Mr. McDonough knocking on his door. Little bump there, left behind. Magoo again. This time, Castagnola will be taking on the 7-goaler. Well, unlucky there.
Bad luck. I think this one is inside the 60, Yan. Keep an eye on this. See if the umpire, if he drops it right there, then he might be outside. So if it's outside, he can dribble this ball. But if not, he has to go for 1. I think it was just inside. Look at that. He's going to try to chop this one. Remember, when the ball does go out of bounds inside the 60-yard line, then a player must shoot the ball or pass the ball.
Yeah.
If the ball is just outside, then they can dribble the ball. So it's a huge play. But we see a lot of goals scored from those ones that are inside the 60s where the players go ahead and just shoot them. Knock in, Pedro. He's got Magoo.
On the left. And he will send that ball a bit further downfield. Now then, can he jump onto it? You can see Mashal coming in on behind to this time support Losa. Losa up against Ganzi. Ganzi did not get a clean shot on that. And hang on, out of the air did Rob Mashal try and put that one through. Well done, but unlucky. But great play here by Senvest.
Another fantastic shot here by Rob.
Yeah.
Out of the air. And had a rush to get there because Mark was on a flyer. I mean, Facundo rides some very fast horses also, but Mark got out in front there, and but off the left side.
Unlucky. And that would have been the goal of the season, I think, had that gone through.
Yeah, Robert volleyed that ball. Nice tennis stroke, actually. Across the field, first starts with Heta, goes back to Pablo, now back to Castagnola.
Absolutely out of this world, the way he controls that ball. So confident. And he makes it look so easy. But as we all know, it's many, many hours spent in that saddle to be able to get to this level. Watch that ball go through just over on the far side. So again, you see he's shooting from anywhere.
Anywhere, a nice give and go from Mark Gansey. You know, not too far, not too hard, not too, he just to right to Hetta. And he plays a lot with Hetta, so he knows this. He knows his move. But again, showing you Mark on one goal. Also, we're talking about the ones, 0-1.
Oh, yeah.
Nice little touch. And as you said, Hetta shooting. Here's a good shot of Pedro Falabella. Beautiful looking dark bay pony. Look at shine on that 4K all the way. Here at CTV Sports in our season. Look pretty comfortable, the Senvest team.
Yeah.
They usually are.
If
they're a very relaxed team. Like I said, when you play 22 goals against 26, so you got to really capitalize. As we watch with Kaya, they mix and match on it. They know that they got to keep those goals because if they get it even or get around going into the second half, then you got to switch up the ponies. You got to bring back some of the.
Dale, if they keep this up and they keep getting into the mindset of Audi and disrupting that mindset whilst still playing their game, because even an Audi can have an off day. Even
you want them to have an off day is what it is. You just said it.
I'm not what anybody.
Problem is they don't have people. But I understand. Usually, we see though with most of these teams is they have like an off Chukker.
Yeah,
you know what
exactly.
Because even it does happen though. I remember we had today. There has been some games like that. But yeah, what was your final question? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, because what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing that as strong as Audi is, and don't get me wrong, they are absolutely strong, but I've seen them stronger. Now, I don't know if that's because Senvest are better today or because they've got a strategy.
I think they're playing. I think they're playing well. I think that's a big part. And
Yes.
also remember, we're mid-season now.
Yeah.
So teams are having
fatigue.
the ability to keep an eye and kind of they're watching the tapes, they're watching the videos, which of course you can get all the replays there, CTV Sports, on any of our platforms and also our YouTube channels. So they're watching them, they're critiquing them, and they're breaking them down. Back to the action, 3:29.
Yeah, and what Senvest are doing is they're making Audi work. They're really making them work. Look, again, they have possession, little turnaround here. They're making them work straight away. In he comes, Laprida. They're not leaving much room for error. And I think that's what I meant by getting into that mindset or under their skin.
I think you need to get on in there. I agree. Like we saw with Pilot and Maltese Falcons, and we're going to see more of it. The energy's going to increase. The adrenaline's going to get going. And you got to make goals.
Look at that.
There you go.
Falabella.
You got to make goals.
You got to make goals.
And if you look back, Pedro's been playing defensive all year, I think. If you look back on the games, tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
And last year when Pedro was, I think you got to have everybody in the loop, on the goals. But this is all Pedro, man. That's goal Falabella right there. He made it through the whole pack and then, right over top of the goal judge's head right there. But what a shot. But, yeah, I think that's a big part. And, remember, you got to put it between that 8 yards, 24 feet. Make the goals. Here we go. And he mounted up here. A little dark bay pony can scamper. Ooh, did he get cross-hooked there, I think? Now, did he put his mallet there or did Hetta cross-hook? Because it could go either way now. Keep an eye on Pedro and watch the mallets get hooked up right here.
Yeah.
You saw how... Okay, so not two different things could be happening there.
Good eye.
And they have a chance to, I believe, to trigger this because of the remember contact between two four-legged athletes can be triggered, and also anytime two-legged athletes get in a sword fight, or how can you tell right there if Hetta's mount was over or if Pedro's mount was over, right?
Yeah,
and that's speed.
Well spotted, Dale. Well spotted.
So. I wouldn't be surprised they don't talk about it. If not, it happens so quick, But if Hetta's mount was over, and what they're looking for here, you have two players overlapped. Overlapped is running with each other. They don't need to be touching each other. Okay, so they did get a challenge on this. And I think you should challenge, but watch his mallet. See, he has to lean into the bump?
Yeah.
See when he leans the bump? When he leans in the bump there, see that? See what happens to his mallet?
Yeah.
He leans the bump, and his mallet goes with him.
Yeah.
He's got to keep the mallet to the right.
Yeah.
Now, if Falabella's mallet went to the right first when he went to hit the shot,
different story.
Then it would have been a different story.
Yeah.
It would have been against Falabella. So, in the end, this is a very good call. I don't mind the challenge. Risk-reward matrix.
Yeah.
You're going to save a penalty open goal. Possibility maybe that the mallet didn't go across. So, you know.
Be interested to see what the IRO comes up with. Well, look,
no, they have a foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to lose their challenge. It was a good call. Good call. I don't know if I would maybe on this one here, maybe went with August Audi would maybe go with them on it. And because that is a play that can be triggered too, because of it's such a in our league and our way our system is, and you can understand why, because it'd be very hard to see with the live eye. So I might have waited a little bit. They probably challenged right away, thinking of the end. I might wait a little bit, but then third chukker, 147 left, use it. Good challenge.
So
good challenge.
Yeah, indeed. And look at that, Dale. 5 goals in it now, 9-4. So that 4 goals doing a lot of good work here for Senvest. They've picked up another one. They were in a position at some point a little bit earlier where they had a 5-goal lead. So I am pretty sure that when they get off the pony here in about a minute and 20 or so, that Senvest will be happy with what they've achieved so far. But then again, there is that second half to play for. And we know what Audi are capable of at any given time. I'm sure Castagnola, we saw him earlier down by the Audi pony lines. He'll have a thing or two to say about the way things are going out here. But
and this one here is going to be, I don't know if they're going to check it or not. You might get a challenge out of this one also by the Senvest team. 117 left, third chukker. You have all these players all together. They might go ahead and challenge to see if Mark was pushing Loza across. Did he push him into Pablo or into Heta? I believe it was into Pablo. So that's what they want. They'll be looking at to see if or did Facundo go over in front. So that's what they'll do. Okay.
Yeah.
So you are going to get a trigger here, and I like it. Not a challenge, it's a trigger. And this is what I was saying with the other one. Audi might have been a little more tranquilo, just waited a little bit, but they probably thought they had to do fouls on it because the good trigger these plays. It's a contact play, and Mark stayed straight there. You can see Mark did not deviate. He stays straight. We watch the replay. So Facundo goes to the left, which means he goes into uneven ride-off.
Yeah.
Good call. Penalty 2 for Audi is a trigger. They did take a look at it, but and you can see Mark staying straight. Remember, if Mark pushes him, it's a different story, but Mark stayed straight. Cobra was good there. So, open goal, penalty 2, 30-yard shot.
No mistake. The first goal of the afternoon for the Cobra. Mark Ganzi brings it back to that 4-goal advantage in favour of Senvest.
And again, that one, imagine that on the field. When you have 6, 7 horses right there in front, and then, you have these players coming across, Pablo getting caught, someone bumping him in front. Is his own player pushing him there, or is the blue player going by his own? Great job by the team. And we go back to the center. That's a big goal here for Audi at the end of this third chukker. One more would be nice on either side. With 40 seconds left. Here we go.
Now then, can Senvest restore that 5-goal cushion? Now, this is what I mean. Well, interesting. Look at this again here, Dale.
I don't know if they have anybody back here. If they do get a foul, let's see the ball pops in here on the thing. Picked up by Magoo. Laprida, good hook there by Pablo. Turned around by Falabella. Mark's going to pull out. And they push. Looks like we had Tommy
Yeah,
pushing.
that's what I think.
Yeah, and then the line is still going across the field. I think Papa thought he had enough room, is what it was. So, yeah, he just. But probably 5A, nobody going anywhere. I wasn't sure if they're going up down the field or where they were going, but everyone was congested. Big hit here.
Yeah.
Was that Magoo or Falabella?
Yeah.
That was Falabella.
Yeah.
Oh, Magoo.
Bonjour.
Oh, look at this shot.
Bonjour.
That ball went in, didn't
Yep,
it?
it did.
Or did it go over the end line?
No, Facundo. Facundo just managed
I know, but
to...
they might have to look at this because everybody's standing down there and looked like Loza, but it might have went over the end line. So we'll see. 9 seconds. Should end the Chukker. Or they still have more time. There's more time, 30-some seconds. Okay, here we go. Now we're back to regular time. So that ball was just out of bounds. Here comes Zeta. Oh, bad luck there. As it looked like Tommy was going to try to run it down the field. That one finally in. And there you go, 9-5, Yen.
Great end of the first half. Plenty more to come and look forward to. We got those stats coming up on your screen any moment now.
Yeah, I'm going to be interested in these today.
Sorry?
I'm going to be interested in these today.
Yep. Here we go then.
All right, 9-5. Audi's got the shots. Look at that. Look at the shots. That's where you get your little difference.
Yeah.
There's three off, that puts them right there. One down. So, very close, clean game. Both teams, great job, not fouling. All right. Well, this just be an amazing second half. So just take a little break and we'll be back.
My name is Nacho Estrada. I'm from Argentina, 8 goals.
Hilario Figueras, 5 goals from Argentina.
My name is Martin Jauregui. My handicap is 6 goals. I'm from Argentina.
Silvestre Novillo, and I'm from Argentina, Buenos Aires.
I'm Tomás Pérez from Argentina, and I'm 6 goals.
Francisco Spinacci, and I am from Argentina, Buenos Aires.
I'm Juan Bolini, and I'm a 3-goal polo player right now, but it could be 8. And I'm from Argentina. No, actually, now I'm American.
No, here is amazing. The view, the fields, everything is super nice.
Question is what I don't like about Aspen. I think I like everything about Aspen. The weather, the field. Right now in the summer, I would say the best club in the world.
Friendship, the people, the scenery, everything. This is my 7th year coming in a row, and I feel like I'm at home right now. So me and the family go around like we know the place for a long time, and we enjoy the summer a lot.
When I come here winter and summer, I actually like Aspen more in summer. There's more stuff to do.
All the mountains around here, it's a pretty nice place, and it is nice to play because there are very good horses, and I play with a lot of friends.
No, I like the polo, the horses, and the people.
I like to do mountain biking and to go to the lake.
Yes, going to the lake, stay here in the barn, everything.
It looks amazing. It's my first time here, but all the things they doing today is amazing. So I'm gonna be enjoy, and I appreciate to inviting me to be here in the season.
Christmas in July, kids are always looking forward for it. The day they come to Aspen, they know they relate it with Christmas in July, an extra that they have here.
I like Christmas in July because we get all together and we receive a lot of presents.
welcome back, everybody, to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz.
I'm Jan Eric Frank.
And here's a good shot of our team right here. Team Audi, Mark, Tommy, Heta, Pablo. And, of course, Senvest with Rob playing great polo, Facundo, Christian, Magoo, and Pedro. And we have a couple clarifications we just want to bring up from the first half.
Yeah.
There was a play that went down where Loza just made a fabulous back shot that went in, and the goal judge did not wave. And the reason why was there was actually a penalty there. So it was a 5A. So I apologize. Beg your pardon, everybody there. As we thought it was a knock and it went out of bounds. It did not. Facundo came across, and so that's why, of course, kudos to our goal judge, why you didn't see the flag move and the umpire dropping the ball. And then, Jan, you got some other information.
Yeah, well, I thought I had it more or less on point, but of course we have had a little bit of a switcheroo and a bit of a change in some of these teams. So, and I would like to thank the production team pulling me up on that.
Working hard over here.
Working hard and just making sure that we look good. So thank you very much to Ricky and Jordan in the booth today. Thank you very much. We do actually have 11 7-goalers.
11, wow, that's amazing. 7-11.
Yeah, 7-11, exactly.
All right, here we go.
So
Second
thanks,
half.
guys.
Yeah, 9-5. Remember, 4-goal handicap. And so we're pretty much right where we started. And but it's second half action now. Look at this.
Nice.
Wow.
I beg your pardon, Laprida getting things exactly the way I'm sure the coach would have wanted here. And Rob Mashal as his brother for Senvest starting off the fourth Chukker with an early goal here. And back to that 5-goal cushion and into double figures. So something is working very well here for Senvest.
Yeah, so they started with the change of possession. Cop on the pitch. He had control. So that's the way you have a positive possession there. Once you get it, those possessions, those 5As, if you make something out of it, and on that possession, they did a great job. They're going to win the bowling here also. It's going to be Magoo.
Yeah, sends it out to the boards. Will that ball stay in play? If you're unlucky, just topples over the sideboards there. Very unlucky. But again, they've got their teeth sunk in, and I think they've gotten into that into the cylinder of Audi.
No, they're playing good polo. You got to keep it going. This is two very, very strong teams. Remember, Senvest's first game here, right? Or second game in the Palm both teams. Yeah, they had their first one. Yeah.
But they need a win.
Yeah, they need a win. So it's a good way you go. We'll go through the bracket system for you during our Kersey chain. Picked up here by Heta.
Yeah, and he's got a lot of work to do here.
Did he break his mallet?
Not sure. Yeah, he did. Well spotted. He did, but he's playing on. And tried to send that ball up to McDonough. McDonough gets a swing and a miss there from the number 3, and that'll be easy pickings. Oh, will it? Wow, what a save. But he's going to get a second chance. Well, if you're going to do your job, do it properly. That should have been cleared. So a bit of a hindsight there. They need to pick up on that because they did so well picking up that ball. Let's look at this again.
Look at that. I mean, I'm just laughing because it's just amazing. I mean, look at it. His mallet is hanging there. And this ball almost, wow, what a great footage right there and a great save by Magoo. Bad luck there. And Pablo was perfect. And he said, I'm going to shoot this ball. Yeah. Pablo said he's going to get a hold of it. But again, and what a series of plays from everybody, starting with Heta all the way around to Pablo to Magoo and then back to Pablo. So that'll get him back.
Well, Dale,
4.
I've just got 3 words to say, and that is World Polo.
Yeah, it's incredible. Increíble with Heta with the head spinning all around. Back to them. Now 50-50 in the second half on the Bowlins.
Yeah, but again, the Blues have it. With the number 2, Losa. Yeah, looking for a little gap. Castagnola, but will he get away with it? I don't think so, because after that initial challenge,
I think those are good. Facundo's fine when he gets in here. He's got a couple players, and Pablo. So the ball still was going up and down the field. If you notice that, you know what I mean, where Pablo was. That's why I think Facundo turned around. He was sideways, but the old line. I mean,
did he not touch it?
I thought the old line was still going across where Pablo was. You know, remember, even if you turn the ball,
Of course.
is the old line.
That's what I thought. He touched. I thought.
That's what I thought. We'll see. I don't know if they're what they're checking now, but then they've definitely had to change the line the other way.
Yeah, yeah.
But I thought it was hard to see completely from us, from our center cam on the west side of the field today. This field runs north and south. And so you kind of get a little bit of a kind of blockage on where the ball actually was. But remember, a player, if he turns and the ball doesn't get moved, then it doesn't matter. All right, so it's going to stay as it is. No challenges used. Both teams now have new challenges for the second half.
And that's a cheeky little play, not quite long enough to get through. Mashal was on the move, but McDonough read it well, came back. You don't want to give him too much space either. Losa will stick with him. I've got to say, Dale, for being one of the strongest guys out there in Senvest, definitely Falabella. Very much seeing the Falabella that we've seen last year, especially. And you can really feel.
Yeah, the offensive side, not the defense side. He's playing great D, but I think it is a huge part of their rotation because Rob will rotate around to the defensive side.
Yep.
Just off to the side now. This is what's going to be tight for both teams. Which teams can keep that ball going? They're great shooting percentage by both teams in the first half.
Here we go then. A ball that just went wide from Castagnola against something you don't see very often. Falabella will drill that one down just shy of the halfway line. Picked up by McDonough. Yeah, ball still in play, just trickling along the top of that sideboard. But now Castagnola wants to do everything right this time. Still Heta. Yeah, playing cat and mouse here with Falabella. Unlucky.
Yeah, you go next play there.
Unlucky.
And just...
but what are you to do?
Incredible. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And the foul.
Yeah.
15 to 17 times. But pretty much just in front of him. Looking like he's just...
taking the dog for a walk.
He's beautiful, man. It's great to watch. I mean, there's so many also. We see this with a lot of the players. I will tell you, they like having the ball in the air there. You know, it's easy to judge for them. But when you think about it, riding a 600-pound animal, good 20 miles an hour, between right there, he's slowing up a little bit. He's going to get the open goal penalty 2 and get hit this one into the middle of field 4. So had to drop around. Look at good start here by Audi. Also, both teams coming out of the tents ready to go, Jan.
Yep. A goal apiece so far here in Chukker number 4. 2:40 on the clock. And both teams playing at a very, very high level. Not only technically, but also from their mindset. The concentration level is extremely high.
Yeah. I think the little difference was just maybe a few shots from Audi just a little bit wide in the first half based on our stats. But again, not bad at all. Just Senvest was that was the best half they've had all this 2024 season. First 3 chukkers anyways. You know, just really good shooting. And Audi gave up a couple open goals. But like you said, it was a very clean half by both teams. And we've seen that this year too with most of the teams because of the great shooting. Best way to stop a team that has good penalty shooters is not put them on the line.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so they've been very, very focused on that. Umpire team working on the consistency, keeping everything right. Meetings have been very, very strong and healthy meetings on both sides. I've had the opportunity to sit in with the team of umpires and work on what we're doing good, what we're doing bad, what we need to work on, and also getting back with the players on that. So everybody's on the same page. All right, on to bowling. Magoo.
And McDonough and a whistle.
And it looks like Magoo's got it right there. Maybe a little reach, trying to get it around. But everybody's fighting for the ball in there. Magoo kind of changes it right there.
Yeah.
The little change. The first Pablo was right. Pablo was on it. You know, it was coming. Looked like it was coming across the field. That's what we're talking about. The one with Facundo Loza. But again, remember, it's got to move. How far it's got to move, Jan?
An inch or two.
Yeah, just so as long as the umpire can see it move.
Exactly.
And the umpire's right there. All right. So from the center here, Alabella.
Out to the right-hand side, looking for Leprida. Again, they are deep in Audi territory. In comes Losa. McDonough gets the ball back. Now then, again, you see, to be expected, perfect pass from one 10-goaler to another. And, well, that looked pretty clean to me. Castagnoli still has the ball. Everybody moving out of the way, left behind. And it'll be McDonough. In comes Losa for a challenge. McDonough around the outside, once again looking at the give and go here to Castagnola. He will leave it for the number 2 for Mr. Collingwood.
Now, look at this, because you got Tommy there, and there's contact too. Watch Tommy right there. They're right in the middle, right here in front of your screen. Falabella and Tommy. That ball's going to go down the line. And Heta. And then contact.
Yeah.
Now, and who's on her? That was a great shot right there. I mean, view there from the end zone cam, just to see how fast those ponies are moving around out there. Now there's going to be either, of course, right away, and then you have the contact. So if they have the ability to look at it if needed, I think they're going to say that Facundo had the lesser angle, maybe. Hard for us to tell right here. Yeah. So it's not even right off, but then more right away violation blocking. So penalty 5A. Pedro.
Quickly taken. Now then. Little backhand shot. Look at that again. Absolutely pristine and precision that you would expect from Audi. Castagnola coming up to the 1 minute mark here in Chukker number 4. They're still holding onto that cushion of 3 goals. Yeah, well, out-tricked, outplayed. Another whistle. Starting to get a little bit patchy now.
Well, you know, that's where you get the hard defense now. Let's see if it's kind of similar to the play. Yeah, see, that ball's in the air. Now that ball's in the air, and that's Heta's line in the air. So, what a brilliant play by Facundo. But remember what play with Pablo, same thing. And if the ball's in the air, still the line is imaginary. Yeah, the line's imaginary. So, and Heta's following the line there. So, really, he's got to clear and not make a play. And if he does, then Heta's all by himself shooting a goal. So, Heta with the penalty, 30-yard shot. Great call by the Mount officials. Not an easy one again.
No. And that's his second goal from the penalty 2 spot here in this Chukker. So, 2 goals behind. But we still have 2 Chukkers to play. And as we so often have seen, it's very often that 5th Chukker, the pivotal Chukker, where things can take a new direction. Of course, so many elements making up that equation. You know, the horse strategy, the mindset of the players. And again, Audi now then on the move. And this will be Mr. McDonough. Bouncing ball, Pablo McDonough.
Oh, power, Polo. Power, Polo. And what a great time to get that goal. Look at the clock.
Yep.
This is just Pablo McDonough at his greatest. And Ilario, when he was in here with me, you got to be careful when Pablo gets out in front, especially on his string of horses. So very strong, so powerful. Well, that'll end it. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything that goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
Welcome back, everybody. And if you haven't seen the first 4 Chukkers, well, you've missed out on a really, really exciting game. I know we say that about every game, but this is one of those very special pairings. Audi in the white shirts up against Senvest in the dark blue shirts, who are a 22-goal team, and they have been holding the fort together very, very well. They came into this game with a 4-goal lead based on their 22-goal team handicap, but they have given Audi a real good run for their money. It was 2 goals apiece at the end of that first Chukker. Scored, of course, Audi starting to slowly rev up that engine in Chukker number 2, when they won 2-1. But it was back to Senvest winning 2-1 in Chukker number 3. But it was Chukker number 4, the one that we've just seen, which is where Audi really revved up things with Castagnola getting a couple of penalty twos to his name, and a great run towards the end there by Mr. Pablo McDonough. Just the 1 goal coming in from Laprida for Senvest in Chukker number 4. And that is how they left the field. So you join us now at the top of Chukker number 5. Ball's just been thrown in. And we've already had our first little incident, our first little whistle. And this, I believe, Dale, is going to be the first time we actually see a penalty 5B, which, of course, is, well, a chance for a 2-point conversion.
Mm-hmm. All right, and as they come in on here, I thought they were going to go for the big one, but they decide to go for the control play, which we see that, especially tight game. Picked up here, Pablo, and Audi going to the open style, looking for Heta. He's going to pick this ball up out of the air. Oh, bad luck, as that ball just going to skip over the board right here in front of our center cam. We'll get a change of possession. Cop on the pitch, controlled by Senvest. It looks like it's going to be Pedro, and they're not going to waste any time right now. Very tight game as the left 9-5 after the fourth. 1 goal difference.
Yeah, well, this is Audi, Dale, doing what they do so well. I said earlier, it's very often the 5th Chukker. Well, it looks like this could be the 4th Chukker in this game, where Audi have turn things around in their favor. But
venturing out with the coat marker, see if he gets checked out. Doesn't look like he's too happy right there. I'll make sure Mark is okay. Gansey It's an injury timeout. See if he needs to get off or not. 6:30 on the clock. And, wow, 4-goal start with the, again, if you just joined the second half, with the 22-goal team against 26. Yeah, we're going to take the time, make sure Mark's okay, right? 4-goal handicap. 6-2 after the first Chukker. 7-4 after the second Senvest, and 9-5 at halftime. Quick goal by Polo early in the fourth.
Uh-huh.
And
then one at the end.
Then one at the end, yeah. And a Heta with 2 in the middle. And that's where they get their back up to 9. Looks like Mark's okay, right? So that's going to be a change of possession here again. He might go for this one. Yeah, Pedro. Bella.
Unlucky. 2 or 3 yards out to the left-hand side. And there would have been a man there as well, just in case he would have had to put that one in, none other than Magula Prida. So, 1 goal in it, but maybe that's what Senvest need. Just a little bit of a wake-up call. Say, guys, stay focused. This Audi team, you cannot write them off until the very, very end, until the last bell, horn, or whatever it is that will ring or whistle is blown.
A good read here, once again, by Tommy Collingwood. Watch as there's another ball that's basically in the air. Remember the imaginary line, in the air. Tommy's going to turn onto it, and Facundo's going to turn around in front of him.
Unlucky.
And now you got Pablo coming the opposite way. So they get decide here, because he probably found both players.
Yeah.
And remember, one player going the opposite way. So in the center, they'll put it in the center as a 5B. And like a 20-yard move anyways. Anyways, even it was Tommy being fouled, so you can go to center. All right, let's see. Heta goes for it, or he goes for the control play? Casanola.
He's going for it. Well, it's definitely straight, but it won't make it all the way through. Instead, it will be Laprida. We'll send it out to the right-hand side, looking for and finding. Oh, a little deflection. He might get another chance here, but too little, too late.
Bad luck for Pablo there. Yeah, came off, and everybody was sliding in there, just stopping very hard. No buried ball. Bowling from the center to the boards.
Comes out the far end, picked up by McDonough.
They all come together there
Yeah,
in the bowling, in the scrum, as you call it. As when everybody's circled up, watch them all spin around here. Pablo. Oh, and then he just get pushed in there a little bit. You see Tommy was coming in, and then Pedro kind of was pushing him, pushed him into Pablo. So penalty 5A.
Quickly taken by Heta Castagnola. Yeah, I'm sure he wasn't happy with that 5B he took just a few moments ago. Now then, McDonough. Plenty of space. His line, and he knows that. Facundo Losa. Yeah, and he gets caught up there between 2 Audi players. Is that the reason for that whistle? We'll have to wait and see.
So Heta puts it down the center. Pablo comes in, and then a Loza sandwich?
Yeah.
Probably. Come together, just 2 players come together. You got Loza in the middle. And most of the time, 9 times out of 10 when you see a sandwich on the polo field, it just is because players just, they just don't see the other player coming. Well, they're making a play, like they're probably trying to make a play on the ball. Mark wasn't even really pushing that hard, but what they want to watch for is make sure the defending player doesn't move, you know what I mean? And you get a gap. So back to the action after the 5A, Loza.
On the move, out running and out playing Castagnola. Well done, Facundo Losa. Now then, just one more 10-goaler to get past. Unlucky. And he will just pick that up. Can he get another piece of it? No, because Castagnola felt it, smelt it, read it, and played it back towards that halfway line, and he's lucky here to keep that ball in play. In comes McDonough. On the boards, Castagnola. Still Heta. Look how easy he makes it look, you know. Takes a player with him, allowing space now for Pablo McDonough to get a little bit of headway. But you've got to give it up for Senvest. They are sticking to their man.
Very strong plays by everybody. You can see the cohesiveness, though. And man, something before that play right there. Just pop off Pablo's pony across. We're gonna get a currency change. Maybe we get another. Let me see if they can look at that. He spun around, and there was a lot of cohesiveness here with Pablo and Heta. And yeah, maybe a touch there. We'll see what they decide on this one as we get everyone changing down here in the Senvest goal. But when Heta decides, yeah, you get a rub on a couple different plays there. So let's let them work this one out. They're going to talk about it. Contact everywhere. They're moving around that quick. All these players. Good shot of Pablo McDonough there. And when Heta moves, you can see when they played here, good shot of Heta from them playing Argentina. He takes the men with him, and then it kind of frees up Pablo completely, and vice versa. And they do it to a real high level. You talk about the dynamic duos on a lot of the teams where they use the leapfrog, and they think we were watching it with Merlos and Facundo the other day for Pilot, Perotto, and working it with Paquito, working with everyone actually, Paquito, Alejandro, and Mia, different when they team up. Gonzalito, Juan Martin, when they do it. Pipe, Juanmar. They also get Tamacho in there. Toli and Joaquin. And so you get a rub there in the front, actually behind the play. That's where Pablo gets kind of hooked up. And then he turns back when Magoo was on a break. So bad luck there because Magoo probably might have got a breakaway. I'm not sure if he would have got out of there in time because it looked like Pablo did spin around pretty quick.
He did.
Yeah. But you had to, before that play, there was the contact. And that's something that they've been very, very consistent on. I've talked a lot about it again. Umpires have been watching a lot of plays, a lot of tag plays. We talk about the plays being tagged in the CTV studios.
Yep.
So that the umpires have the ability to go back and just watch the plays and go right to those plays, which is a great job by the studios here. Helps out immensely. Here we go. Penalty 60-yard shot. Heta for the equalizer. No problem.
No problem at all. So, a 6, 2 2s, and a 4.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got the magic stick going now. Remember the first tournament? The Audi team. I got to talk to Nick. They weren't on the way they usually are. Even I got to talk to Cobra. He even said he had one. He missed one or two. You know, the little ones, not big misses, just little ones. A good shot groups they had. So you knew it was going to come around sooner or later. 10-10, 329. Heta, Casanola, 7 in the air. Loose ball play. Picked up and taken forward by Tommy.
And he will leave it for Pablo McDonough, who will try and find a little gap there somewhere. Well, they're going to give advantage to Castagnola. But there's just one too many defenders here. Long reach. He finds himself once again in the right place at the right time. This time it's stolen by the number 4, Falabella. Unable to get that second shot, clean shot. Now then, Marshall. Well done, Rob Marshall. But it just sometimes feels like Audi has a 5th man on the field because they are so quick, as if they know what's about to happen. A deflection coming off the pony. A backhander from the Cobra.
Ooh, Marky, they love that one back. He knows he rushed it a little bit. He knows it, though. He'll get on back. He said he could have come around a little bit more. I think he might have heard the other horse up. Maybe he didn't know it was Pablo. Gets contact off this side. But, yeah, you're right. They've definitely gone to 11. Almost looks like there's a couple more out there at the moment as the white jerseys are kind of buzzing around like bees.
Yeah.
And so Senvest will have to raise the level again.
Oh, they're doing just that. Losa. They need to be spot on now with their passing play. Laprida on the boards, waits for the bounce. Laprida under the neck. Now then, is Rob going to get onto this? Well, he got a little piece of it. Castagnola just left with the crumbs, but he will turn that crumb into a new offensive play. And off he goes. Just the coolest of little touches here. Well done, Senvest. Losa stops, turns, brings it back. Needs to get past Collingwood. Gives it over to Laprida. Laprida getting closer and closer. Ball control so important. The under the neck shot. Watch this, Dale. Watch this ball.
Oh, these are the ones we're going in the first half.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's where they got to be. They're getting the shots and just great passing. They have gone to a whole nother level than pass with their passing. And you can just see right there with Loza and Laprida. Now we're going to get a penalty out of this or safe? We'll see what happens. Something happened down there. We'll get checks out 44 seconds. Did they decide to do? Rob doing a good team, pulling the team in the front. A few different switches there. Look like Fella.
Well, I've just had a look at the screen down, and what happened was, look at it again. It comes off the mallet of Pablo McDonough.
Oh, so you do.
Hence why we get the 6.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get the safety out of this. So maybe we're going in. It looked like to me like it was going in.
Yeah.
And Pablo with a game-saving save there, as earlier with Bagoo. Gives up the safety. And this ball looks like it's just off the post. So not too far to the side for Facundo. Loza will do the honors. Facundo 2 for 2 from the penalty line. 2 penalty twos, 1 in the second, 1 in the third. Now an opportunity at a 6. Huge opportunity with 1:17 on the clock. By the time they get back to center, it'll be under a minute if he's to make it. Audi will have an opportunity if he misses. High and dry, boy. Ooh, he hits the ball high. And he was one of our big shooters, last year from the penalty line. Yep. Facundo Loza. Very strong from the penalty line. 3 for 3 today. But good job, Audi. Only giving up the 3 goal shot penalties. And on the other side, only 4 given up by Senvest. So good job, Rob.
Uh-oh.
Tommy.
But Castagnola gets in between. Sends it back. As if he has a magnetic sense where McDonough was there. And stolen by Falabella. Looked clean to me, but we do have a whistle.
Yeah. Quick line change. Off the pony. Keeping out number 4, Pablo. He's going to go from left to right. Jump back on it. Quick line change right here. Going to happen. Bang. Off of his horse. Spins around. Right off here. It's going to come off the horse again. Bang. But he turned back.
Yeah.
So a couple times there with some quick little line changes off the point. Looks like that's going to end our pitch. Oh, get ready for this one. We'll be back for our 6th and final chukker.
Another great season. We had a blast this year. Great fields again. They keep getting better and better. And we got lucky with the rain this year and had a lot of fun polo.
There's nothing better than being out here in Aspen playing with these great people. Amazing views every day. I mean, how could you ask for more?
Best part about being out here in Aspen for the polo is the fields, the community, Melissa and Mark, the great competition, and the amazing horses, and how the horses enjoy being out here.
I love the town, I love the valley, I love also spending time here in Carbondale. So I just love this place in general. I have a lot of friends. I've made lots of friends over the years. The Ganses have created a spectacular place here that has become a really important summer destination for polo in America.
Aspen, I love it that our family's around, there's a ton of horses, a ton of golf, and a lot of fun polo. So.
Okay, everybody, sit back and get ready because this should be a amazing final chukker here in the 2024 World Polo League Palm Beach Open, game number 9.
Indeed, it will be, and well, I mean, I'm still catching my breath there from that last chukker, where everything was going on, and no matter how this game goes, ends up going or ending up, I think a big compliment has to be made to both of these teams. Once again, we have some updates.
Yeah, so we actually had a challenger. They thought they had to play. They had to remember the penalty.
Yeah.
With the quick line change.
Yeah.
Well, they had it at a 5B, and Audi decided to challenge the ball placement, which we talk about the ball placements. Remember, keep track of what they challenged, ball placements, and they're going to win their challenge here. After looking at everything and checking it all out, it was the opportunity to move it to a 4. And remember the gray area, right? Right off of center, consistency. So, but great challenge here by Audi. Opportunity also, huge challenge, because now opportunity had a goal shot penalty instead of a 5B.
So, for the equalizer then, to make it 11-11, Eta Castagnola.
Oh, huge goal. Equalizer. And again, great challenge here by Audi, and they'll still retain their challenge. So both teams still have challenges here in the 6th and final chukker.
Yeah. So here we go. Game on. 11 apiece. 7 minutes remaining. Will Audi keep it clean and make it 2-0? Or will Senvest pick up their first win here at the Palm Beach Open 2024? Well, they need to come back with a very quick answer, and it looks like they're doing exactly that. With the number 3, there he is. Magoo Laprida. That is motivation for you.
Again, Magoo. Great play by Loza. Got to give credit. Put nowhere, nothing Tommy could do right there. He picks him up with popular Magoo. Watch this. This is a great horse. Wow. Isn't that amazing, the ability of that horse to move from left to right and not hit the post? Unbelievable.
So, the first dozen is scored. Well, you've got to take away those 4 that they were given. But 12 goals nonetheless for Senvest. And now once again, Audi on the back foot. And that's a nice pass across the field there for Gansey.
And a whistle as Rob backs the ball here. Hector's going to come across. Hector's going to get the near side neck shot across the goal. And right there, Rob's got to make contacts. Yeah, just kind of rides in front. Nice back shot by Michelle, but the Remember when the ball turning to the right there, Mark's got the offside, so you got to either go near side there or make the ride off. Make the ride off. They might. You'll see. Might use a challenge. We'll see if they use their challenge or not. They have a challenge. It kind of looks like we'll see what they decide to do here. Kind of looked like Mark had a lesser angle, and yeah. So penalty 2, open goal, 30-yarder, and again. They come together. If they come together earlier, if he gets there earlier, Rob gets there earlier, then he can go ahead and make that shot. But Mark's already turned up, so you got to make the contact or stay near side. But on the hindsight, nice back shot, open goal. But now we have an equal game again. Equalizer by Hetta. 2 twos, 3 twos, 2 fours, and a 6.
Yep.
Very good shooting today by Casanola.
So here we go then. Ball back in play, and Audi have it again. This time the turn of Mr. Pablo McDonough. McDonough will not waste any time. Watch that ball. You would say that ball has eyes. Well, the little finishing touch coming in. That's his first goal out of regular play.
Yeah, first goal from the field, you said, Jan. Goal number 7 for the day. But as you said, from the field. And just power Polo. Pablo finding Hetta gets out in front of Magoo there. And look at this. Both teams coming out firing here on the 6 Chukker. 3 goals scored in less than 2 minutes.
And they've all been for Audi. So Audi now, that engine, all 6 cylinders or 8 cylinders.
I'm sorry, 4 goals, Jan, scored.
You're right.
Because we started out with that penalty 4 at the beginning of the Chukker. 4 goals scored in 2.5 minutes. We were breaking records every day here in the World Polo League. Picked up by Pablo.
Yeah. And they'd like to finish strong, I'm sure, but so would Senvest. Oh, nicely done.
Oh, nice.
Now then, can Losa get the very quick equalizer? Falabella. McDonough gets there, and well done, Rob Michelle, for getting out of the way.
Might be a little intimidation, though.
Yeah.
Got it tough there just because, yeah. I mean, Lowe's coming. Pablo's got to keep an eye out for him. Keep an eye on this ball. See right there, yeah, Pablo's got to keep his eye up. Rob got a little bit more to the left, Rob, and he'd be all right. I think he thought he was all right, but there with them running at that speed. So good call. Tough luck. Takes us to our currency change. So you might see another change on this one, Jan. I heard someone walk through the studio and say 7 Chukkers. Did you say that? Or did I hear? I heard someone say it. Somebody said it.
I think it was you, Dale.
It wasn't me today, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, I heard somebody singing OT OT.
Oh, that was me. Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
but I heard it. No, I heard it from the room, as they say. The control room.
The control room.
They were in there breaking it down, looking at the stats, and they have the ability to see the stats before us, so they know what's going on. The numbers never lie, Jan, and we've seen again all the way through, everything from the All-Star Challenge, right, when everything like a goal or 2 or one or 2 goals every game, and then and this one now. I mean, keep an eye on these 8 amazing polo ponies, caballos, 4-legged athletes. Hetta.
Out to the left. Finding McDonough. He controls it. Sends it back into midfield. Looking for Collingwood. Beg your pardon, Hetta. And again, a backhand chip shot there. 2 Tangolas there, playing the ball to each other. Castagnola going with them, turns it, read it well, steals it, but was there already a line established for blue?
Might be reaching a little bit. Oh, quick line change.
There we go.
Change back. Change again.
Yeah.
Reaching. Yeah. But actually, you tweet the line.
Yeah.
But player following it, right? So another good call, Mount officials. That was like you want to get your head spun around by quick line changes. There were 3 quick line changes in the air there. Yeah, the ball hadn't even touched the ground yet, and there were 3 different lines. And remember, when the ball is up in the air, like the players in the vicinity, they're allowed to stab at that mount. They can't do their volley.
Right.
They can do the volley when they're on their own and they're flying and they're out by themselves, or they're not going to endanger anybody else. So they got to be in control of there. So very clean polo by both teams there. 1 goal difference. 2-pointer coming.
Would be nice. But I'm sure Senvest will be happy to just take the 1-pointer to possibly, as you suggested, push them into overtime. But Audi on the break again. This time it is the number 2, Thomas Collingwood, on the near side. Gives it to Falabella. Now then, Falabella. A lot of space on the right-hand side of the field. Nice calm stroke. Prida tucks him behind. Collingwood on him. Deep shot. Nicely picked up on the near side, but McDonough got there first before Falabella could put up another touch. Prida chasing that ball. Let's have a look at the clock. 2:40. Nothing over yet. Far from it. Nicely taken. Losa needs to get past Ganzi. A little bit of a miss hit there by Prida. And picked up once again by Falabella. And he has his pocket picked. Very cleverly done by Mr. Castagnola.
What do you call that?
A pickpocket.
Cheeky?
Cheeky, yeah.
Angle is tough there, but he got it done. But look at these, still rocking and rolling. Everybody, they have come. Remember, they changed at 4:02.
Yeah.
So they have been rolling here. That's going to be a quick line change.
Yeah. Well, he did get a piece of it, but who's it going to end up with? It's going to end up with Mr. Collingwood, i.e. with the entire Audi team. Stolen by Prida. Still Prida gets it over the halfway line. Castagnola trying everything he can, and nearly did Losa run away with it. And Castagnola.
Ooh, and all of them been running. All the horses have been going and going. Look at it, they're still. Great play here by Heta.
Falabella. No mistakes now. Castagnola will take on 2-3 players. Look at that perfect pass. And where's that going to go? Well, where McDonough... the post!
And Magoo changed onto a fresh horse here, Yan. Magoo's on fresh legs.
Well, that could help.
No. Oh, man, he hit hard. All right, so we're going to take a break here just a minute. The ball hit him kind of in the chest there. Bad luck there because Magoo had just changed on to a fresh horse. And, yeah, look like he got him in the shoulder. All right, we're gonna take one little break here. Everyone, just hang on. We got an injury time out. Make sure Magoo's all right. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
Another great season.
We got a blast this year. Great fields again. They keep getting better and better. And we got lucky with the rain this year and had a lot of fun polo.
There's nothing better than being out here in Aspen, playing with these great people, amazing views every day. I mean, how could you ask for more?
Best part about being out here in Aspen for the polo is the fields, the community, Melissa and Mark, the great competition, and the amazing horses, and how the horses enjoy being out here.
I love the town, I love the valley, I love also spending time here in Carbondale. So I just love this place in general. I have a lot of friends. I've made lots of friends over the years. The Ganses have created a spectacular place here that has become a really important summer destination for polo in America.
Aspen, I love it that our family's around, a ton of horses, a ton of golf, and a lot of fun polo. So.
Okay, thank you everybody for your patience, and this is a very good sign right there, number 3, Magoo Laprida. Bad luck there, just a back shot from Heta Casnola going to the goal. It bounced off his shoulder, but hit him in the chin, and he is double tough. Trust me, he is this guy. I played a lot against his father, Christian Sr., and it's good to see Magoo okay. 51 seconds left, 1 goal difference. And I'm so happy to see that Magoo, and everybody I'm sure is, that he's okay. He is going to finish. He did not get knocked out or anything. They checked him, but you can see, I'm sure, taped him up. Good job there by our field crew, paramedics on the field. Now, bad luck here because Magoo had just changed horses, believe it or not. Remember, we talked about it at 4:02 on the clock when they changed the courtesy change. There's only 51 seconds left. So he ran for a good 3 minutes straight there. And you can see, and they were running everywhere. So I think everybody was looking, and Magoo changed really quick, and then Polo hit the post. And then it looked like if Magoo could have got a breakaway, he might have had a little extra foot because everybody was, just they were running for so long. And just bad luck, great sportsmanship there. He hit the guy's knowledge from Bob over to him and check him out. Okay, so I don't know if there's a possession play on this or if it is a regular bowling because the ball, or if the possession, I don't know, we'll see because it goes because of Magoo's injury. So we'll see what they decide to do. They had the IRO had an opportunity to look at everything, and they were right to 40-yard line, 50-yard line, between the 40 and 60. And I'm sure that's what they're talking about right here because this is a huge possession play. Back shot from Heta off of Magoo. So it's kind of a weird play. It's kind of a neutral play, but we'll see what they decide to do with this. That's why they're going to slow it down, talk about it, and you can understand why. Because the possession here for Audi would be, huge. But I don't think they had. But I don't know if they had possession after it came off Magoo. When it comes off of Magoo, is it a neutral ball? See what I'm saying? So we'll see what they decide. Huge play, huge. But a lot to think about here. So they'll take their time, especially with the 1 goal difference. 51 seconds left. What do you think?
I think it.
Take your breath away.
Yeah, it takes. Taking my
I think
breath
so
away.
too. I think that ball hit you like that. So see, they're going to go for a full. I figured it's a true lineup. That ball is neutral after it bounced off Magoo, and the whistle came right away. So good call, good work here by the team. Huge bowling. Uh-oh.
The Blues have it, but for how long? So back down the field now, and the Cobra on the near side. Yeah, gets a piece of it, but he's going to be leaving it for Pedro Falabella. Let's look at that clock, Dale. Half a minute to go. And on the move, Pedro Falabella out to the left-hand side to you-know-who. Mr. Magoo Laprida, the cut shot. Just before Pablo McDonough was going to get there. Collingwood will clear it. And if we don't see a Blue player touch the ball, I fear that just might be it. Into the corner. Castagnola will work that clock. Leaving all 3 of them behind. There is the ball to just get it as far away as possible.
Yeah.
And there is your final.
Great control there by Heta. And I don't know if he was going to hit the back shot to Mark, but he knows, as good as he is with the ball, go ahead and keep it. Well done. What a play. Good to see Magoo's okay. Any final words, Jan? What a game.
Congratulations to Audi. We expected them to come out the way they did, but I've also got to give up a big round of applause here for Senvest. Well done. All 4 players, Rob, Facundo, Magoo, Pedro, and we hope, of course, that Magoo did not sustain a 2-series injury from that last play. So, well done all round.
Yeah, no, I got to tell you, Senvest went to a whole nother level. Here's your stats right here. Check it out. A lot of shots. Audi came back strong. For Jan Erik Frank, I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports when I say thank you for making us the leaders of polo broadcasting. And always remember, here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.